What is your favorite line from The Simpsons? I have 3 kids and no money. Why can't I have no kids and 3 money? Am I so out of touch? No. It's the children who are wrong. Skinner has some of the best one-liners. I also love Lisa's wild line. Okay, calm down. It was just a bird. You don't control the birds. You will someday. But not today. The worst day of your life so far. Duffman is thrusting in the direction of the problem, or, hi Lisa, hi Super Nintendo Chalmers. Abe telling Homer, I used to be with it. Then they changed what it was. Now, what I'm with isn't it. What's it? Seems weird and scary to me. It'll happen to you. Quote. Who bought those PJs for you? Your mom? Yeah, who else would buy me them? But purple is a fruit. That's a paddlin'. The goggles, they do nothing. Nothing at all. You don't make friends with salad. My story begins in 1942. We had to say Dickety because the Kaiser had stolen our word 20. I chased that rascal to get it back, but gave up after Dickety 6 miles. What are you cackling at? Fatty? Too much pie. That's your problem. Now, I'd like to digress from my prepared remarks to discuss how I invented the turlet. Mrs. Crabapple and Principal Skinner were in the closet making babies, and I saw one of the babies. And the baby looked at me. They taste like burning. Homer leaning out his car window shouting, NNEERD! Exclamation mark. Quote. Mine. To alcohol, the cause of and solution to all of life's problems. I call the big one, bitey. Do these sound like the actions of a man who had all he could eat? Me fail English? That's impossible. Or, hi Super Nintendo Chalmers, gotta love Ralph. Come on, Homer. Japan will be fun. You liked Rashomon. That's not how I remember it. Bonjour, you cheese-eating surrender monkeys. Aurora Borealis? At this time of day. At this time of year. In this part of the country. Localized entirely within your kitchen? Grimy. I live in a single room above a bowling alley and below another bowling alley. Homer. Wow. Why, if it isn't my old friend, Mr. McGregor, with a leg for an arm and an arm for a leg. Quote. $20? All I wanted a peanut. We've tried nothing and we are all outer ideas. Everything is coming up Milhouse. Geez. Read a book, Lisa. Dad. I read books like you drink beer. Well then, you have a serious reading problem. Quote. Lisa needs braces dental plan. Duffman had a dream once, but life is filled with compromises. Oh yeah. And I say, England's greatest Prime Minister was Lord Palmerston. Quote. Hey fun boys, get a room. I am merely a vessel through which genius flows. Homer. My mom says I'm cool. Milhouse. It makes no difference which one of us you vote for. Either way, your planet is doomed. Doomed. My retirement Greece! Exclamation mark. Exclamation mark. Willie. My son is also named Bort. I'm a rage AHOLIC. I'm addicted to rage AHOL. Surly only looks out for one guy. Surly. Reverend Lovejoy. Homer. I'd like you to remember Matthew chapter 7 verse 26. The foolish man who built his house upon the sand. Homer. Pointing a finger. And you remember. Thinks. Homer. Matthew 21:17. Reverend Lovejoy. Confused. And he left them and went out of the city. Into Bethany. And he lodged there. Quote. Homer. Yeah. Think about it. Roar roar roar. No one understands you. She-bear. I have been known to use this one on my wife. No one that speaks German could be evil. Musical notes. The Simpsons. Musical notes. Shush! Exclamation mark. You wanna get sued? I wish I were dead. You'll have to speak up. I'm wearing a towel. It's impossible to pick just one, so I'll go with 3 that haven't been mentioned already. From Mr. Burns' father in a flashback. The Japanese. Those sandal-wearing goldfish tenders. Bar. Flimshaw. Quote. Homer. First Bush invades my home turf. Then he steals away all my pals. Then he makes fun of the way I talk. Probably. Quote. Selma. I've got money. I bought stock in a company that sells mace just before society crumbled. To alcohol. The cause of, and solution to, all of life's problems. But, Dad, why did you bring me to a gay steel mill? Homer crying, I don't know. You mean my favorite line _so far _ beer. Cause and solution to all life's problems. I wore an onion on my belt. As was the style then. Sex Cauldron? I thought they closed that place down. I used to be with it. But then they changed what it was. Now what I'm with isn't it. And what's it seems weird and scary to me. It'll happen to you. Abe Simpson.